2015 Call of Duty World Championship. You're joining both myself, Rel, and Bioacid here on the Bravo stage. What a fantastic event presented by Xbox we've got, and what a great game we've just seen, Bioacid.
Oh, it has. Obviously, the first hardpoint matchup between MF and TK, you know, overall, KD-wise, not much difference. You know, slaying points were right where they needed to be. It's just the fact that the setups and just the hardpoint control was more in favour of MF tonight instead of TK. So the scoreline was 250 to 192 for those just joining us in that matchup. SMD on Detroit are going to be heading into next. And obviously, you know, these guys are all fighting to get into top 6. They're currently located in top 8, so if they lose here, they're still in the money. They're still guaranteed some prize money. They have to play it out for, I think, 7th, 8th positioning later on in a position in a play-out match. But right now, these guys are still wanting to fight alive, and the winner of this will verse Prophecy.
Yes, and this is going to be Detroit Search and Destroy that's played out next. As you were just covering over there, Bioacid, this game is for a guaranteed $50,000. Both of these teams already guaranteed 25, but they can double their prize money and still potentially advance in this tournament. There's a lot of pride being played for. Look at this. Theory leads TK in Search and Destroy with a kill-death ratio of 1.4. S&D kills per map, 8.05. Accounts for 100% of the TK's bomb plans in group play. Heavy objective player, as you can see. Big
shout out there to COD Stats for that statistics there being provided. But right now, we'll head into an attacking round, of course, with the TK boys. Obviously, they are on that attack first thing off in this round here. We'll turn that COD vision on, as you'll see them all, and obviously you guys will get ready and aware for this round.
Yeah, and here we go now with Theory picking up this bomb. And surprise, surprise, he is going to be carrying that bomb, as we just saw from the stats. So, I mean, this is something that we see from a lot of teams now. They do have this designated bomb carrier. It works in their favor because they know exactly what to do on each map, but can sometimes work against them because if Mindfreak pick up on this and they know Theory's going to be carrying that bomb and they shut him down, they know he will have dropped the bomb.
Yeah, Theory's going for that bank shot nade there. A couple of nades coming in, followed by the trophy though, so they know someone's located, and there's some shots coming out. Dan's putting down Theory, who was trying to make his way into that bomb site just then. A few more players now working the defense. They're trying to hightail it out of there. Bit of a congestion around that doorway as the nade rolls on out to say hi.
Yep, and Goon cleverly evades that, just backing off now. However, they're finding themselves in a really sticky situation here. I'm just going to switch things over to Looney and see what's going on with him. With that thermal Moors, just trying to make a pick.
Yeah, he's obviously just waiting back here, hoping someone's going to poke out and make a mistake. It would look like, though, thanks to the minimap, we've seen the top left-hand side of the screen, that Mindfreak are just chilling back here. They've got the first pick of the round. They've just got to wait the play. There it is there again. You know, Mindfreak just sat back, waited for these guys to make the challenge there. Sharp comes around the corner, firing at nothing. Buzzin did the smart thing. They got a kill and faded away a little bit. Denzen picks up Goonjar. Sharp now by himself in a 1v4. Comes around the back there on a nice little flank on Shocks, though, to find him. On the hunt for some more players. All they got to do is just try and stay alive now, run that clock down, and they'll have the round.
Oh, yeah, it would be a massive, massive choke if Mindfreak were to lose this. They're just going to stay alive for 6 more seconds and they've got the win. And there we go. Round 1 goes in their favor. And, you know, Bioacid, you were just telling me before about that Aware game Mindfreak just played, where they dominated Aware 6-0, I believe, the Search and Destroy.
They did, but we have to remember that Aware is not TK.
Oh,
so
no.
That sort of information, you know, it's a good confidence boost for Mindfreak, knowing that they just had a 6-0 victory on this map. But at the same time, they know not to take TK seriously, just like TK obviously know not to take MF seriously because they've come this far.
Yep, absolutely. So let's get on board with the attack inside. And is there any particular play you feel best to watch for attack from Mindfreak?
Fighter and Dan's both had a great S&D game before, so I feel Dan's will be a man to watch. He's going to try, he always watches this long pass scope for that cutoff there, but I feel that if TK are going to poke and push it all and show any aggressiveness, he'll be one of the players to get that kill. Now, just be aware that a few players from MF are going to be running that overkill with the Moors as well. So you'll see now Fighter engaging in that trophy system, trying to challenge the corner there, no one there. Oh, but a nice bank shot nade on Sharp to find him. Goes for the second one, but Theory's with a good scope out to find Shocks.
And I can't help but feel that, well, sometimes Fighter, Dens and Shocks are just let off the leash. Buzzin's the guy that has to do all the dirty work for Mindfreak.
Buzzin is that designated bomb carrier, it would seem, across on that Mindfreak side of things. And you'll just see him chilling on the board. Thanks to that minimap, we see that setup they have. Theories, though, is going to cause some damage in the back end by finding Dens. It's going to force Shock damage. Buzzin and Fighter to both push away a little bit here and get in a different setup position than they were in before. Buzzin finds Theory. One player face-to-face with Looney. There's Fighter on Looney there. And the second round will go to MF, now making it 2-0.
Yep, and when we add that to the previous Search and Destroy game, that's currently 8 rounds of Search and Destroy back-to-back that Mindfreak have been able to win. And I mean, it's something that we saw a lot more at the previous Call of Duty World Championship, the Australian domination when it came to Search and Destroy. But before now, they've actually been struggling a little bit.
Well, they have, and just to note in that game as well, you're talking about Fighter did go 10-1 with a 7 kill streak. So kill streak, I was right the first time, and he's currently on 4-0. Now that's nothing to take away. You know, obviously, if Looney and Goonjar start getting some points on the board here, this will easily change in an instant.
Well, here we go. I want to see more of TK. I want to see what they can do to answer back here. Theory, of course, that designated bomb carrier making the big push. He's going to come head-to-head now with Dens. Got to be careful if he's going to go around this corner. Does get shut down. Two-piece by Dens. Goonjar answers back. Almost
a three-piece there, but they know that there's going to be a bomb situated in that sort of area right now, so they're going to realise that it'll either be a B plant or it's going to be a back rotate to A. So obviously, your two options you're going to have to go for. But they're just going to keep an eye on that back rotation, I feel. Just at the same time, they've got to watch out for any push inside of B. So you'll see there on that mini-map, they are thinking it's going to be a back rotate to that A bomb side, feeling that they're going to give up on B like they did last time. We'll wait and find out, though, as that clock is going to tick on down with 40 seconds left.
And they're taking this very slowly, but wisely sticking together. Great teamwork here from Goonjar and Looney as they make this slow sweep around to B. And I think Mindfreak are aware of it. Just cast your eyes over to that mini-map area. You can see the locations of each player. Shots takes down Looney. Goonjar 1 versus 3.
Yeah, and just like that, he was looking at the right-hand side, but they had a player at the back just in case they were going to wrap through back to B across Main Street. You'll see here, Buzzin just keeping an eye on that situation down Main Street. Good work there by the MF squad, but they're still not out of this yet. Obviously, they still want to, keep on going. They want to try and get another victory, obviously, on that point board. But TK is one of those teams. I think we saw. I'm pretty sure during that Orbit match, they were down an S&D round, and then they brought it back to win the S&D and win the series.
Yep. Absolutely, and here we go with Fighter now. It's great to see, of course, we are based in LA here for the Call of Duty World Championships. There's a lot of American fans that have come out to support TK. TK with a huge fan base, and it's quite funny to actually see the small cluster of Australians just backing the boys all the way from Oz and representing OzCOD here. Here we are with Fighter. As you said, he was the standout player, right, in that previous Search and Destroy?
In the last game, 10-1, but there's a player to his left. He's not too sure about it, though, behind the fax machine. There's the challenge there, and just like that, Goonjar pops up just too soon, and we'll take down Fighter to clean him up.
There may be a small little cluster, but they don't half make some noise, Bioacid. big support for them. Here we go with Buzzin, as I said. The guy that seems to have to do the dirty work no matter what the map, but he is putting up some big numbers here. 4-0, 4 streak, yet to die after 3 rounds of Search and Destroy.
Of course, this is a bit of a different round right now. Mindfreak wanted to try and be a bit more aggressive earlier on. They weren't having much luck on it, though. Few players out to the left-hand side. Nades hitting Buzzin every which way. He's too worried about which way he can go back and hightail a little bit there. Trade-off in school, perhaps they're having a few players putting some shots in there. It's going to be Theory's picking up Dens that time around. He's got the call to make a play now. He's got 2 players inside of the school here from the TK squad. Buzzin, he's got 1 player back up to his left-hand side. They're both pushing in at the same time here. It's going to be a challenge, perhaps a trade-off here. Trying to get some shots out there. One gets turned. Theory's nice little 2-piece, I think that might have been. I think Theory got 3 players in total that round.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a 2-piece to clean things off. So great play from TK, finally getting around there on the scoreboard. Yeah, we can see Theory just situate himself in a nice little corner to defend the bomb site and gets a great cutoff. So, using that number advantage that TK had in that round and finally getting around there, this is the momentum boost he needed. They couldn't be going 4 rounds down against Mindfreak.
Oh, no, exactly right. You are there. And Theory had a 3-kill streak on that round alone. So, obviously, you would have seen him at 2 and 3 before that at the start of that round. Now 5 and 3. It's going to help boost his confidence too. If Looney can grab a kill or 2 this round, it should be a TK round.
Goonjar there with the thermal sight. Might be able to make a pick here. There we go, and it's a big kill against Shocks as that's the first blood. That's really going to help TK if they can now go for trade-offs.
Yeah, obviously, Goonjar with that nice little thermal on that Morse that came out there moments ago. He's going to try and peek and poke any which way he can to find a few players here at Atlas in the middle control center. Can't see any players in any corners though. Thanks to Club Vision, we know where they all are. Obviously around that area, you got Buzzin in the main street, usually behind that half wall. It should more than likely be Fighter inside of the hospital there at A, and then of course you will have Dens on that B defensive. And you see Fighter pop out quickly, grab a kill, go away.
And that evens things up now, 3-3. Great work from Fighter. Theory, though, still with the bomb in hand, keeping his distance, almost connects with the snipe. Really unfortunate there for him. It'll really help TK out. Looney struggling, though, on the Search and Destroy to get into it. Theory's made a pick. This is going to open things up on the school flank. There's only 1 person to defend it. It's going to be Dens. It's got to go big.
Yeah, but just like that, Sharp pushes in from the right-hand side. They knew there'd be a player in there defending. Trophy System's going to block both those nades from Fighter as he tries to pick up the kills there. 1 player back window. He can't get the hop in. And just like that, 2 rounds in a row now to TK. And like I said, it's one of those teams you can't count out because they've been down in S&D a few times and they've brought it back. So Mindfreak still have a lot of work to do if they want to try and pick up the series and take it 2-0 in this sort of situation. Of course, it won't still be a win. It's just best at a 5, so they'll need to hit 3 before that happens. But TK definitely on the comeback right now.
Yeah, and that was just amazing map awareness from Sharp. He could have stuck with his teammates, he could have stuck around that bomb site, but he knew there was going to be a flank attempted, and he read the game well, so TK getting back into this. Now, we've not given Dens too much cover on this search and destroy. We see this initial attempt at a snipe he goes for, and then we kind of go off the bat, so I'm just going to stick with him for a moment and see if he can produce anything.
Yeah, he's just going to call that out to his teammates, let them know there's 2 players that pushed inside of school, so obviously it's going to give them that extra knowledge and awareness. Shox, however, has to be a bit careful here, because Shox is on 1 and 4, so he has to pick up a few more kills, as does Looney from the other side of things. You know, if either of these players get a few kills, that'll help their team and boost their own personal confidence a little bit.
Yeah, I was just seeing what Dens was doing. I thought he was going to make the push on his own and just almost try and create a bit of a distraction at B for his teammates, but decided to hold back. Fighter somehow still alive after sustaining so much damage.
A lot of nades coming in around him though. Still manages to stay alive as those nades pushed on through. He's got 1 player back green here though, does challenge for it. He will get the kill, but Goonjar, he comes back out in the opposite side of things. Goonjar, 2-piece there. Nade on Buzzin, picks up the kill on Fighter. Shox now challenging here. It's a 2v3. Dens and Shox up against Theory, Goonjar and Looney.
Shox does manage to empty some of his clip into the enemy there. 2 versus 3. As you say, Bioacid time running out as well. Shox taking even more damage. Dens, you're going to have to come and support him.
Yeah, I don't think it has much time to rotate back and around. Dens is going to get shot in the back here from the player just across to A. It's going to be Looney. Shox picked up Theories though. 1 more player inside the B-bomb site. They know he's going to be there. He's going to hope that they challenge for it. He's going to have to stop this plant. I think they're going to come running on in and rush him for it. They will try and go for that trade-off instead. And just like that, there it is. Goonjar, he gets the kill. He'll get the defuse there as well. And they'll just wait and see what would happen there is if he hadn't gone for the plant, this would have backed away. You know, Goonjar could have challenged for it, but Looney would have backed away, let the time run out, and it would have been in their favour anyway. So, you know, you have to do something. I guess the plant was the overall good idea, the right choice to make, but yeah, it was one of those things that you couldn't really do much with that amount of time remaining. So 3-3 now, Rel, here, round number 7 coming up.
Oh yeah, it's a really cruel situation sometimes on attack because you're just out of time and you have no options. You've got to do something risky, and unfortunately it doesn't always go in your favour. So I believe that's 3 rounds then on the bounce now for TK, is that right?
It is indeed. Obviously they were 3-0 down, they've brought it 3 rounds back, and they are being very aggressive towards A.
There we go. Big kill there by Theory. Goonjar got the initial melee against Spider. Nice snipe there from Theory. Should be able to go for the plant now as Buzzin is the only person left alive to stop this.
Yeah, Buzzin now crossing Main Street. Worry about his back here. He's in a 1v3 situation. He's got a player just dashed inside of green. 1 player just ran past instead of hospital as well. That'll be the round to TK. That is 4 straight. And these guys are looking on fire right now for their S&D.
Oh yeah, Mindfreak have thrown away that lead they had 3-0. I mean, they were looking really, really good to actually take that. Statistically, they were at a huge advantage. But TK have fought their way back into this. I'm sure all those hashtags are flying around Twitter, hashtag TK all day. And, you know, we all see that. We have been checking Twitter. We've seen what you guys have been tweeting. So it's great to see the support coming out for these guys. Let's get on board with the attacking side, though, once again. And it's going to be Fighter now, the bomb carrier. Yeah,
Fighter's traded that off with Buzzin now to grab that bomb and perhaps go for a bit of a run here. Oh, nades. Aggressive nades coming into car park from the TK squad. They're going to try and hold this one back. They just wanted to test the team just wanted to test the water just in case someone was going to be challenging from that car park side. Now, I don't think they've got any tags on any players, so they might then think, okay, it might be a B push, guys. Nades are coming back out once again towards the other side of things, just out towards that pit area as Fighter and the rest of the MF guys slow the rounds down, try and figure out where they can go from here.
Well, they're going to have to make a decision soon because, you know, it's what we were talking about in that previous round. That time is constantly ticking away for them, and if they don't act fast, they're going to find themselves in a really sticky situation where they have to make a rush.
Let's just mention as well that Theory's coming at 8-4, Stefan on rank number 8 here, so he's doing a lot of work, as is Goonjar on 7-4 from the TK side of things, just so you're all aware of that. But you got Fighter here on our screen, 6-4, doing the current overall the highest KD for the MF squad, as it looks like they're going to try and challenge here inside of B. He's going to get pushed on up. Looney will pick up 1 kill on Shox there. It's going to be a fade back away there by Fighter. Buzzin will pick up 1 as well. It's now a 1v3 for Dens. They know where he is. There's the pre-shots in towards that corner, and that is 5 straight rounds now for TK. TK looking to close it out for 6-3 win here in S&D. We'll find out in the next round if they can do it.
Oh wow, just phenomenal work for the TK boys here. Theory and Goonjar both 9-4. Massive plays from them, and we can see just how well they've been winning these rounds on the bounce because there's a 6 kill streak being put up there and a 3 kill streak from TK. It's let me just have a quick look. It's actually gone off there, but there was, as I say, a player there currently sitting on 6 kill streak.
I think it is Theories. Theories was on a very high amount before there as well, so I'm assuming it would be Theories there as well on that 6 kill streak. We'll find out if he can get another kill here. And aggressive, oh no, it's Goonjar actually on 7 now, but he finally gets taken down after an aggressive defensive round here from Mindfreak, coming out of green, right down to yellow there. They decided to challenge it quickly. However, they might be in a bit of a sticky spot situation now. Den's in a 1v2. Now he's in the opposition side of things to spawn. Looks like the bomb is actually still there. If Den's actually was to check that, he might. Oh no, the bomb is currently being carried. Looks like a bit of a lag there from that side of things, but it is being pushed up towards this A-bomb side. He's trying to be very sneaky right now. The player is going for that plant there, and he said, oh, they decided against it. They thought maybe he's coming up behind us. We're not too sure. They're both inside of there. He's not too sure where they are, though, and they might hear him running around, perhaps, if they rotate back to B. Yeah,
he's really going to have to come out clutch now for Mindfreak. Otherwise, as we've been saying, it's going to be 6 rounds on the bounce for TK. Some huge search and destroy gameplay. I want to get on board with the attack inside, though, just to see where they are pushing for one moment. They are going towards B, and Dens needs to read this play.
Dens just heard that nade go off there at B, though, at the same time, so he's going to know that they're in that vicinity. He needs to get in there quickly, though, and check that bomb site. The bomb's going to go down. He challenges very quickly. One player down. Can he get the second one as well? It's going to be down to a 1v1 situation. Pre-fire in the corner. He's going to jetpack out, boost out to the right-hand side. Challenge for Looney there. Looney comes in on top, and TK take it 6-3 in S&D, and that is 6 rounds in a row to TK. And I called that earlier on. I said TK is one of the teams that, you know, you can't count out in S&D. Even if they are down by 3 rounds to 0, they just brought it back 6 rounds in a row, and they tie the series at 1 apiece.
Oh yeah, some crazy search and destroy gameplay there from TK. I mean, I can't help but feel that if Dens hadn't taken so much damage previously, he might have been able to pull off that 1v2. But great teamwork from TK has allowed them to get that win and get themselves back into this series. Remember, they did lose the initial hardpoint game by 58 points, was 250 to 192. They've taken the search and destroy now, bringing things even at 1-1.
They have, and also just remember during that game, you know, Looney stepped up. He was struggling at the start there, but he ended up being 5-5 in regards to his KD. So, you know, that sort of turned it around and released more of the pace for them all. So a big game there to TK. They're going to head into a game number 3. Next up, it's going to be Uplink on comeback. We'll find out if MF can get it the 2-1 lead, get a lead back in this series, or will TK start to walk away with this one after this short commercial break.